See how that goes. Okay, you need to go. Well, first things first. I need to accept that contract. Now, you need to go to that flashing destination right about... he doesn't think he can make it. I think you can. I think you need to go... Seriously? Set destination. Do you think you can make it there? Yes. Okay, good. He's off. Well, find it eventually. So as I said, this is fine. Honestly, I'm not sure how much fertilizer I have on the farm. 1800, that's more than adequate. You do need to turn on the crop sensors. Activate automatic cultivation. No. Turn on fertilizer spray. Turn on crop sensor. That's a semicolon. Boop. Okay, and we have 18,000 litres or 1,800 litres of fertilizer to go and do the fertilisation thing. I'm gonna guess, that the Arian or the Axion is probably going to get there by the time we've finished fertilising this field. It's gonna be a while before it's ready to do. I can see it moving in the distance, I think. But it's going to be a while before that finishes the job we're sending it to do. Alrighty, crop sensors are on. That button. That is the button what turns this on. So yeah, it was a little bit down on fertilisation nitrogen. But as I said, this will not take very long to achieve, and then I guess I'm going to manually mow at least the first field. Now this field will be ready out of phase with the rest of them. Not a big deal. I just want to make sure that this is all the best it can be for the last cut of the year. We'll do all of the grass cutting at the same time. So we're doing this in August, November. It's a scary month to be doing harvesting because it could be wet, it could snow for all I know. But we'll get done what we can get done. If I can get it done sooner, then we will. Now, the good thing is if if I'm foraging the corn today, potentially I should be in a situation where we can put grass in that field pretty much immediately. And we might get a third cut of grass in that. Yeah, I might be able to cut that field as part of the third cut. Ooh, that might be awesome. So, anyway, this will get this field good. Oh wait, yeah, that's why I'm waiting to forage. So I can't forage until the class comes back, because I really don't have a tractor that can now haul that forage cart. I kind of need that. Well, the class is where it needs to be, so I was right about it being round about now as I'm finishing off this field. Of course, with all the crop sensory stuff and special equipment we're running, we are not in any way worried about over fertilizing anything. And the nice thing about grass is it doesn't need much of it, just a touch up. Now obviously I just bought this field, so I didn't have any control of the pH or fertilization levels in it, but that is now nitrogen perfect. pH is okay. It's down 3 points. It could have done with a boost. But that said, it shouldn't matter too much because rolling should make up the difference. And we're only going to get one cut out of that. Oh, beat the man. Oh, the Valtra does have GPS, so me doing the mowing is not going to be as painful as it could be. This in the field. And set a course. I want, do I want 3 or 2? Let's go 3. Round edges, blah de blah, 6 meters, generate. And it looks like we're starting at the other end. If I'm doing 3 headlands, oh, am I doing the... Dude, why have you got me plotted over there? That's ridiculous. Start work on the center. Generate field work. Now the problem is it's going to stop me here, because that's where I plotted it to start from. Well, it is what it is, but it has put all the lines in. I think I have to drive further into the field to get it to detect right. But this should be as good a place as any for us to set this off. So, go! Who's driving my tractor? Not the smart looking dude. Okay, so we can leave that going. That's going to take us 33 minutes. That's fine. Finished that, so we can take this home. And we could turn off. It would be nice if there was some indication somewhere on the UI that tells me that the crop sensors are actually turned on. If I put the active ones on the front, the thing that mounts to the front 3-point, that turns blue when you turn it on. The tractor does not turn blue if you have crop sensors and turn them on. Which is a bit unfortunate. Because it means I have to resort to the help panel. I kind of like to try not to rely on that too much. And a lot of the other stuff, you know, things like workside and stuff like that, because of some of the other mods I've got running, I don't need those either. Okay. Drag that over there. So we are probably going to need some solid fertilizer delivered soon. But as I said, you know, grass doesn't need it, so we're not going to need a huge influx of fertilizer until spring. Can I fit that in the shed? Not so much. Oh, let's just... mow, rake, collect. Yeah. I want the Valtra. I don't need the Renault for a while. You know what? I think... yeah, I had the spreader at low height, but that's fine. Let's push it. Drive. Actually, that is surprisingly good timing. Noticed this needs a service 1500, so it's 1500 to fix the duets. That's our break point for that one. I do not know how much the Valtra is going to cost us. It's currently at 93%. Not like I'm in. Not like we have a big issue with it. Okay, let me take this over here. So we are actually going to need both of those bunkers. I'm going to have to haul the stick auger out of there. Okay, contract's 10% done. Okay. Figure out the steering. And we are good there. So, GPS on. Auto width the mower. Set A plus heading. Heading is 0. Cardinal set. Go back. Turn on the thing. And we are going. Actually. Turn it off. Conditioner switches. That one. Go. 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 Okay, acceleration on this one isn't as good as the CVT. I could have gone for the more expensive gearbox as well, which we had on the Q. I think the Q only comes with the automatic, continuously variable doodad. So yeah, this we have the power shift, so there is some shifting involved, and since I'm driving on relatively automatic, the computer's going to be making up its own mind when the power shift happens, and I'm not really controlling that. If I had a gear shift, I could. The problem is I would have to come up with a method to do a shift select, because while we only have like 7 gears, we do have saying we've only got 7 gears, but we do have sort of low, medium and high, and I don't have any other way to select which gear range I'm pulling. So now that we have all the things plugged in, this shouldn't take us too long. And we've stepped down about 20 horsepower here. So this tractor is a little bit lighter on the horses, but has more than enough to run both the mower and the merge. So we're not really struggling too much. And until I can get back on doing some contracts, I'm not really able to make any money this month. Because obviously all the silage I make isn't going to be ready to sell until September. That's not bad. I mean, we've got, as I said, we've got 48,000. We've got a little bit of income is going to come in from the cultivation contract that we're doing. That might give me a seeding contract. I think we can now seed canola. And then the problem is my seeding tractor is the class. So while we're doing all of this chunky stuff, you know, silage collection and what have you, I don't have anything. Actually, that's interesting. I don't have anything that I can do other things with. It just occurred to me, I don't really have a tractor except the class to do the silage bunker either. So I might get very, very upset later because I have to compact 2 silage bunkers at the same time. Alrighty. Come on, let's go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Faster, faster. Yeah, acceleration on this tractor is not the greatest. And obviously the reverse gearbox is limited to 13 miles an hour. So even if we had a mower that could do 20 miles an hour, the tractor just can't manage it. Which is unfortunate. Okay. I think what it is. Now, one of the issues with this particular tractor is we've currently got the interior is set as a has all the levers rather than buttons and electronics. If I wanted to go for the all singing, all dancing gearbox, I would have to do the electronics upgrade first and then the gearbox upgrade. So it's a double cost. Now, we got the basic thing, so that's what it came. Well, that said, it might add to our maintenance. So if we go and look at the T, which I think comes in white normally, I went for the green one. So you got the T195 active. If we position to here, you can, well, actually, let's position to this side. This one has all the levers and everything. Then we go to the Versu, which has all the electronics, so it's buttons and switches and arm there, so you can't get to that door. This one, you could, it's still got a long arm. Anyway, so that gives me still a power shift, and it gives me all the electronics. The next step up is direct, and that gives me a CVT. Actually, I just happened to notice the active is exactly the same as the Versu for cost. So when you go to the direct gearbox, that now it's 10,000. You go up again. The active on the next engine size, which is the 230, no extra. 20,000 for the CVT on the 230. So that's kind of what I was worried about. But I don't know. It might be worth the 10,000. Don't know. As it is right now. We should be concentrating on mowing, but this acceleration is just horrible. I'm kind of guessing the CVT will fix this, but it really getting moving with the mowers active, and that's not an aspect of the reverse drive, because when I do a turnaround at the end of the field, it's still taking me a long time to accelerate to operating speed here. Contract's 40% done. I'm not sure I'm 40% mode here. The yield map isn't looking too bad. What's going to be interesting is the environmental score map. So I haven't checked that. I forgot to check the environmental score before we started on this field. See, that is shifting very slowly until we start. Get up to about 4th gear and then it picks up. Maybe I should consider manual shift, even if it's sequential manual shift. But again, I'm really not sure if switching it to the active gearbox would make a difference. It might not, that's the problem. So I might spend 10,000 putting a nice new gearbox in and just finding out that, well, actually the acceleration is that bad. And what I really need is the 30 or the 20 more horsepower to make it all work.